Hey, class of 2020. I am certain that you are being inundated with all the people that are telling you how much life sucks for you right now. And I'm also sure you're being inundated by all the people that are telling you it's all going to be okay and chin up and look on the bright side. You've heard from Obama. You've heard from Oprah. And if that's not enough, there are all the past year's commencement addresses that circulate around the internet every May and every June. They're actors, they're CEOs, they're generals, you name it. And not only are they more famous than me and more charismatic than me, well, they're also right. You should pursue joy and you should give of yourself. And you definitely should make your bed every single day. But I think there's more to the story. You see, it's just not only be all you can be because the planet needs you. Though, the planet definitely needs you. So get on that, would you? Please? What's missing is that, you know, they're not telling you how to do it. How do you be the very best version of yourself? How do you be that aspirational person that the planet needs from you? How do you be that incredible person that these amazing speakers are imploring you to be from the dais or behind the camera in their stay at home quarters right now? As someone who spent 20 years interviewing thousands of leaders from nonprofits, corporate, philanthropic, healthcare, startup, education, public sectors, I can tell you that a whole lot of you are going to make a whole lot of mistakes. And you should. It's in the failure and the rising and the learning and the iteration and the innovation that you figure out who you really are and how you become that best you. But that said, maybe a few of you could avoid some of those mistakes if you knew some of the things I wish I knew when I was in your shoes. Now, I'm often introduced on stage as a kick in the ass, surrounded by a warm hug. So strap in, because I'm about to give you both, starting with the very first one. And it's this: there are very few decisions in this life that are permanent. Very little in your life will be definitional unless you choose to make it that way. You aren't defined by your last success any more than you're defined by your last failure. The only one who's super focused on your story, it's you. So move on and just keep on going. People whose paths are linear are really fucking boring. For those 20 years, I interviewed people and was blessed to hear their stories about their left turns and their right turns and their U turns. And each time I got to hear what they learned, how they grew, and who they became through each ding and dent and failure. It's not the perfection that makes compelling the individual, it's the imperfections. So embrace the cataclysmic horror that is the straight path, because trust me, it will all make sense eventually. Travel. I know you can't now, but soon enough you'll be able to. And for the love of God, you are young and unencumbered and willing to fly at terrible times and travel terrible convoluted routes and stay in terrible flea-ridden youth hostels, just like I did. And you're going to love every minute of it just like I did. But one day you're going to be old and crotchety and spoiled like me and oh so encumbered, and it will be harder. So do it now. See the world. Eat the strange food, kiss the handsome stranger under the Eiffel Tower, jump in the Nile. It will change you. You'll never be the same again. At any given phase in your life, you're going to have varying supplies of time, money, and health, but you're very rarely going to have a surplus of all three at once. So here's the good news. You can steal from one to pay for the other. So trade lavishly now on your overstock of time and health when you don't have that much money, because eventually, as your time gets more and more valuable, and it will, with every passing day, every time you master a skill, make a connection, or expand your ambition, you're going to need to spend some of that money to buy back some of the conveniences to give yourself more time and more health. Related to that, and it's a tough one, you're not that busy. Now, I know you think you are, because every day a young person tells me that they wish they could volunteer or work out or pick up a hobby or learn a new skill, but they're just too busy. And I say to them, busy with what exactly? Because usually it's busy being overwhelmed with the minutia that you're making into a molehill. Child, please. I get more done before breakfast than you can imagine doing all month. What's my secret? It's just that I want it more than you. It's not that hard. Set your alarm clock, put on your big boy pants, and come to the friggin' party. So, go big or go home. Commit to something. Really commit to it. Grab every ounce of life force from your vocation, from your avocation, from your super crazy, kinky, fetishized, geekery obsession. Suck the marrow out of it and leave it for dead. There's so much to learn and do and feel and experience in this world. Just stop tinkering around the edges. Go all in. And by the way, if you're on the fence, that's a pretty good sign that you've just chosen the wrong thing, so don't give up. Just keep looking. Stop chasing the girl. Stop chasing the promotion. Stop chasing the raise. Become the person who attracts the girl, earns the promotion, is worthy of the raise. Read the newspaper, learn the art of conversation, pick up a foreign language, go to a cooking class, teach yourself to code. Spend your time growing into a more interesting person. And the gravitational force of the universe will shift and shine on you. Give back. Find a cause. Let it fill you with empathy and compassion and shape you into a productive member of society. It'll make you a better person. And following on that last point, it's sexy as hell to volunteer. No matter how late you are, you can't show up to the White House with wet hair. I was given this piece of advice when I was 22 in the West Wing of the White House. Seriously. #awkward. The lesson here is that if you're already late, at least pull your shit together and walk in under control rather than a late, frazzled mess. Late is late. Don't add insult to injury. And lastly, nobody in this world gets a vote about your life unless you give it to them. So stop looking for approval from your friends. Stop looking for approval from your parents. Stop looking for approval from your teachers. Your approval is the only vote that matters, and no one should get a vote in your life who shouldn't even have a voice. Giving power to those who have historically held power is akin to asking someone from third grade to judge you on whether or not you used to eat paste 14 years ago. They don't see you through the lens of your almost fully formed frontal lobe, and by the way, congratulations for that. So stop putting value in their opinion of you, and for fuck's sake, put down the paste already. And here's a bonus lesson. It really is all going to be okay. Really, it is. I promise. So congratulations to the class of 2020. The future is yours. And I, for one, can't wait to see what you do with it.